Today, I'll show you how I saved thousands of dollars using cardboard for the ultimate landscaping hack. And then I'll show you how I built the world's first. So you don't want to miss that. Welcome to HAXMAN, y'all. We're in the middle of a major backyard transformation, and I want some really big boulders to go along the perimeter of these bushes. And I found some. Check this one out. Look how perfect this is. How much is this one? Great googly moogly. All right, let's look at some other ones. Check this one out. What price is this one? Yeah, okay. Whenever you buy these big rocks, you're not paying for the rocks so much as you're paying for all the equipment, the fuel, the man hours it took to get it from wherever it started its life to your property. So just to be clear, I'm not bashing people who sell rocks. I'm just stating the obvious. They're expensive. Yeah. No, I don't. That'll work. So I'm going to be turning these cardboard boxes into cardboard rocks. Boulders. I'm turning them into boulders. My original plan for these faux boulders was to build a frame using pressure-treated lumber and then cover it in wire mesh. It seemed like a logical way to start, but then I realized it would take way more work than I wanted to put into it, and it was going to make the boulders heavier. So eventually I arrived at cardboard. It's the cheapest and easiest method, and I've got an overabundance of cardboard here at the house all the time from all the deliveries. So it's the perfect use for it. Now, I'm not the first person to use cardboard to build rocks. I'm gonna shave days off of this. Instead of it taking days, it's gonna take hours to make these rocks. To attach the chicken wire to the boxes, I'm just gonna try using this old staple gun. Regular old staples, okay? T50. To attach this, I'm going to be using what I have are just some old roofing screws. I think this looks like the perfect start to a cardboard rock. So the next step that most people use is some type of cement, obviously, and I've seen all different types of ways of doing this, different aggregates and different cements to make concrete to go on this. But the problem with all of those is they take days. And like I said, I don't want to take days, I want to take hours. So here's my secret ingredient. Oh yeah. Rapid Set mortar mix. Okay, I'm not sponsored by them. They don't know who I am.
I don't even know who you are.
I just used this recently whenever I poured my countertop for the backyard kitchen, and it's amazing. And this is gonna dry in an hour. 2,500 PSI of strength at 1 hour and 6,500 PSI of strength at 28 days. So good stuff. Gloves, Kim. I'm wearing gloves, you goofball. I'm gonna be adding in some perlite. I'm gonna do about a half and half mix. This is gonna be the first coat, and I'm not really worried about the looks of it, so I don't care if you see the perlite. I just want to keep it lighter, but still give it lots of strength and let it adhere to the chicken wire. Just right here is good?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, I'm just a little nervous.
When did your affinity for rock culture begin?
Well, I'd say it actually began with my dad, and he actually passed it, down to me. In fact, I brought this. This is a rock that my dad picked up walking home from school when he was a little kid. And he brought it home and gave it to my grandmother, and she saved it for over 60 years, and now it's mine. So it's pretty special. Whenever I was a little kid, I had a pet rock. His name was Jimmy, and we went everywhere together. Unfortunately, I lost him in a boating accident. He couldn't swim. So that worked. Pretty much the opposite of how I thought it was going to work. It did not go according to plan at all. I plan on putting a second coat on this anyway, so that's totally fine. But I used way more mortar mix on here than I wanted to, and it's still pretty heavy. And I had the problems with it falling through the chicken wire, and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. And then my daughter Cameron figured out what I was doing wrong. So what did I do wrong, Cameron?
You should use the mix and make your shape first. And once that dries, then you can put your wire on it and then put the rest of it so that it doesn't fall through.
So I relied on the chicken wire for most of the shape. So I should rely on the boxes for the shape, basically, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some of this buff color into it so that it'll give it a little bit more of that tan color and less gray so it doesn't look so concrete-y. Now, what's nice about the Rapid Set is that it dries really fast. This stuff is drying in less than an hour. What's bad about this Rapid Set is it dries in less than an hour, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some of this set control. And what this is, if you'll read right there, is a retarder additive. So don't eat it, okay? All right, to give it a little bit of color variation, I'm gonna throw some of this mortar right on here. Also, because Kim hates this tan color.
I hate it.
I'm just using this brush to kind of put, like I don't want to go crazy with the lines. All right, now there's fling to be flung.
Put a ton on there.
You calm down.
Like, just pour the whole bag on there. It would look nice.
Woman, it would look like concrete.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
You need more gray. Comment in the comments below if you agree with me.
It's my channel, it's my channel.
Do you like more gray rocks or these hot tan rocks? I'd like to know. Pick a side. Okay, it's not that bad.
See, not bad at all.
I'll push you over.
Can we properly nestle it right here?
Like there? Yeah, I think so.
That's good?
Yeah,
It's a good nestle?
And it'll become one with the landscape.
All right, let's get our nestle on.
Oh my gosh, Adam. Are you serious right now? Holy crap, Adam.
My back hurts.
I know. Should have waited. Yeah, shove him in there a little bit more.
You get in there, you stupid rock.
Yeah, I think that's good. And then put the dirt around it some.
Put the dirt around it?
Yeah.
Like there?
Yeah, like it's not new. Rub it on there. Get rid of that tan color. Not really.
Am I nestling it properly?
Yes, and when the grass grows there, it'll be so nice.
Yeah.
I don't take its nestle. You're taking away its nestle.
No. Once the other one's in here, they'll nestle up nicely.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to needlessly nestle.
Oh my gosh.
We don't want any needless nestling.
Word of the day.
Just put some nice necessary nestling would be good. That's interesting on this side.
Yeah.
It's
that's
very
prettier.
interesting.
Yeah, so have that one face out.
Okay.
You got it?
Nope.
Alright. He-Man. You want him touching?
That's a nice boulder. Is this your boulder? Because this is a nice boulder.
Ooh, even angled like that.
Yeah, that's the stuff right there.
That's the stuff.
Yeah. That's busting.
Oh
No
my,
cap.
oh.
How much would you expect to pay for these boulders, Kim? 700? 800?
No clue.
600? Look, I had some left over, so I made a little rock.
Aww.
Yeah, see, I'll just set him over here.
Oh, geez, just throw him.
Oh, you know what? Let me show you too, because
Yeah,
I know there's going to be people who say, you didn't put any reinforcement in that, it's just going to break and crack. Okay, I think it'll hold up. Should be good. It's got cardboard in there. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, nestle it in there, babe.
Give it that aged look. Kim, I've just had an epiphany.
What?
You know how our street numbers keep getting knocked over?
Yes.
And they keep delivering our packages to the wrong address?
Yep.
I got it. I've got it.
What?
Oh.
You brought some other rocks that are special to you?
Yeah, I did. I'll show you. Let me explain. So whenever I was a kid, I was riding my bike one time across a canal, a bridge that went over a canal, and I looked down in the canal and I saw what looked like a Batman action figure. I was about 10 years old. And so I hopped off my bike, climbed down into the canal, and as it turns out, it was not a Batman action figure.
What was it?
It was a dead rat. But there was a giant pipe that crossed the canal. And so I thought, oh, I'll jump up on top of that. And I jumped up on it like this right here, and I just slid right off the back. That was the sound I made. I just laid there for like 30 minutes. I thought I'd broken my back. But that's the rock I fell on. That is the rock that I thought I broke my back on. I wasn't supposed to be that far from home either, so it was pretty scary. So this little guy I've had for about 30 years. He's been with me, literally. I was riding my bike down a hill, again, when I was a kid, and my friend's brother flung his skateboard in front of me, and my front tire hit the skateboard. I flew over the handlebars, onto the pavement, scraped my hip down to the bone, and this little guy right here, well, he embedded himself into me, and he just worked himself out of the flesh a few years ago. So pretty special to me. I'll probably keep him forever. Oh no! Oh. I nearly forgot my colour variation. Right, well, let's do a little carving. Ooh, I'm running out of time, it's getting hard. Spritz a little log oil in there. Yes, it's already drying. Kind of going by feel here. Huh? Huh? What do you think?
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I mean, you could spend as much time as you want to getting the numbers even nicer, but I mean, you know, you're gonna look at it from 15 feet away. I mean, the main thing is now the post office will be able to find us to deliver our packages. Oh my gosh, I have had a brilliant idea, a world's first. I gotta get going on this. Where is it? Yes. Yes. Have you ever seen those fiberglass boulders that are made for covering pipes and stuff on a property? Those are really cool. They're kind of like these that I've been making. They're hollow on the bottom, but they're lightweight. But what instead of it being hollow on the bottom, it was hollow on the top? And you could store things in it. Maybe ice, maybe drinks, maybe hoses and assorted garden tools and utensils. Let's see what I can do to this old cooler. If I want to continue to be able to use this as a cooler, I've got to be able to make sure that I can still drain out there, because the rock is going to come like that. I'm not going to have any access to this. So I need to attach some type of line to this. Let's see what we got here for the washing machine hoses. Those are not gonna work. Here's picks, 1/2-inch picks. Oh yeah, that's nice. To attach the two pieces of plastic together, I'm going to be using some of this JB Weld plastic weld. I have no idea how good this works, but we're gonna find out. There we go. But I don't want to straight up trust that, so I've also got some of this plastic weld putty. Wrap that worm around there. The mortar is not going to stick to this plastic, so my plan is to use a combination of the chicken wire and some screws screwed into this to lock the mortar down onto here. I'm not sure how much mortar I can put back here because I still have to allow for this hinge to work. So I'm going to spray paint that. Now that that's dry, I'm going to pull this plastic out from underneath here. And I can go ahead and start building the cardboard around the sides to give it that rock shape. And one thing with this being so thin especially, I did kind of spritz this with water as it was drying, just so that it didn't dry out too fast and start to crack. I've got the cardboard shaped and I'm ready to put the other mortar on. What I'm trying to avoid doing is doing this outside. This is gonna get heavy though, but it is freaking hot outside and the mosquitoes are gonna tear me up. So I do not want to do this in place. I wanna do it right here. Oh man, this stuff is already wanting to set up because it's so hot out here. And I'm actually running out of bags. So this is not looking good. Look at this. This hasn't been wet in 5 minutes. My mom has always believed in me. When I was a kid, she would say, Adam, you're something else. You're smart as a rock, she'd say. And I mean, look at me today, look where I am, you know. I think that's what she said. I think it's, Mom! Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the colder boulder. That's right, it's a boulder and it's a cooler. The world's first? I think so. It's really cool about the colder boulder is I don't have to just keep ice in here. If I wanted to, I could keep garden hoses or any other garden utensils that we may need inside there. All in all, I've got less than 3 hours in all 3 of these rocks and about 2 bags of mortar in each one. So you're talking about, you know, $32 approximately per boulder, plus if you get the chicken wire and if you use the perlite, which, you know, I wouldn't even bother using the perlite. I saved thousands of doll hairs by building these boulders myself, but I saved thousands more on this project right here by showing you the things that contractors don't want you to know. So check this link out right here and I will see you next time.
That is not how you run. Please tell me, no.